At Capella University, education is as smart as the world around us. With the FlexPath format, you can take classes at your own pace, set your own deadlines, and even leverage your previous experience to move faster. Now that's smart. Learn more at capella.edu.
Cloud is powering tomorrow's transformative missions. Federal agencies are partnering with SAIC to help them meet these critical moments, where bold moves require confident blueprints, where you can accelerate transformation through consistency, where you can innovate forward and never look back. SAIC quickly and securely migrates large-scale workloads to the cloud with the confidence you need to assure your mission. Learn more at saic.com/cloud.
Oh, 0800 Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? Khalid here with another episode of WHTVRINNIT. Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? 0800 Yo fam, WHTVRINNIT. Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? 0800 Yo fam, WHTVRINNIT. Yo. What's good? What's poppin'? I know. You know what? I feel like I've betrayed you over the past few months. I can't even remember when the last one went out. You know, it was a hybridized version that had video. It had like, you know, an audio accompaniment to it. There was social media. There was a whole lot of fluff, you know, and I kind of blame myself for let's say, I got carried away in it. Man was trying to kill like 2 or 3 birds with one stone, you know, and go all out with the content creation. But I found that when I went too far down a particular zone, I neglected other aspects that I needed to clear up. So it has been 4 months since episode 56, Say It With Your Chest. And I just want to say to all my subscribers, to all my listeners, to all the supporters of the 0800 Yo Fam, WHTVRINNIT podcast, I just want to say sorry, to be honest. Sorry that I've left it so long. Sorry that I haven't made enough time to put work into 0800 Yo Fam. And I would say it again, you know what I'm saying, like, with the podcast itself, it did start off as like a prototype project. I just wanted to see if I can read a lot of the content I made from WHTVRINNIT and see how it sounded, because the content that I wrote, it always sounded better when it was read. So yeah, apologies for leaving it 4 months since the previous upload. You know, apologies for the drop in energy that you was getting from each episode. Apologies that I wasn't putting in 100% because I was spreading myself too thinly with, you know, the launch of Calism, the relaunch of whereisko.com, all of that business. Like I said, I apologize. And you know how I run these things. I don't know if anyone listens, but to be honest, I am apologizing to myself. I am apologizing to the brand I created. And yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm going back to basics. So you're not going to see any more like recorded live streamed via Twitch episodes of the podcast. You're not going to see any more, you know, let's pump this up on social media. With video clips episodes of the podcast. You're not gonna see me doing too much and doing the most. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm going back to recording voice, share that on the platform when it's exported. I'm not gonna get too theatrical. I should update the 0800yofam.com with more content. Yes, I know that, but to be honest, man's just been living life. I've just been navigating through some wobbly times, and these are not excuses, these are just the facts. I got a lot going on, and certain times when I go too far in one direction, I lose track of other stuff. Like, I've just put out Autobiography of a Nobody, which is a It's an anthology project of all of the struggle raps and songs that I wrote and recorded during my time within the retail sector, which is 20 years. And no, please, no fanfare, because a lot of it has been a shit show. Granted, the company I work for at the moment is a good company in a lot of aspects, but still I am in retail, innit? And you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I get paid to a degree. I enjoy what I do, but ultimately content creation, podcasting, music, writing is my thing. So I'm just gonna turn up the gas, pump it up all the way to get to a stage where, you know, I can do this full time, because it's a long time coming. You know what I'm saying? That is the intention. That is definitely the intention. So I'm just trying to get out. And I think releasing Autobiography of a Nobody was like the thing where I would release it just to cement the fact that I had been in this sector for 20 years. It hasn't been a full 20 years. It's been on and off amongst doing other things and stuff like that. But ultimately, I just wanted to put that out as a statement, like, okay, my birthday came up and I was really reflecting in the months leading up to it. We've come out of a pandemic. I caught COVID at the tail end of last year, and that put me in a zone where I was reassessing all of my life. When I figured out why I'm in particular places and situations and shit, it's just down to a few things. So I'm gonna work on those things, you know what I'm saying, and get me to a place where my life is fulfilling, and I am not a culmination of unfulfilled dreams, passions and desires. So that's been my hiatus summed up in a nutshell, that, you know, I'm working towards really like doing as opposed to not doing, because I tend to find myself in a rut like every so often, and it's because I'm not doing enough of the stuff I want to do, and it can easily feel like work, home, work, home, work, home. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm marching to the beat of that drum. You know what I'm saying? And also like scheduling and stuff like that, like it could just feel very cumbersome in a way. So I'm just trying to really zero in into a place where I can achieve peace and joy and prosperity and progress. You know what I'm saying? With all of my creative endeavors, because the more that I don't do and I get distracted from what I'm supposed to be doing, is the more and I'm sure some of you listening to this are gonna continually, every so often, face reminders and see signs as to why you should go after passions and desires with your whole heart. You know what I'm saying? Rather than settling for less because you're in a situation. You know what I'm saying? So I encourage everyone, friends, family, listeners, strangers, supporters, people I've never met before, I encourage you all to write a list, pick a destination and gun for that destination with all of your very being, and it would happen. You know what I'm saying? I know that back in the day when I started off this podcast, I was talking about some sinister stuff. This episode was probably meant to be about how ridiculous British public toilets are and how nasty and disgusting they are, but I'm recording this episode on a whim. You know what I'm saying? It is Saturday night right now. I'm in my yard. I'm chilling. I've finished the live stream about 4 hours ago. Where is KO Khalidism Live? You know what I'm saying? Find me or research me or whatever, and you'll be able to find and keep up with the streams. And I'm live streaming beat making sessions and stuff. But yeah, man, I just thought I wanted to jump on here because if I don't record an episode of the podcast and also keep it basic, I'd carry on just putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And sometimes, yes, the reason why I probably haven't made an episode of the podcast, because sometimes I don't actually know what to talk about. I have nothing relevant to talk about. Therefore, you don't get a podcast episode. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man. That's me.
Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? 0800 yo fam, whatever innit? Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? Yo fam, what's good, what's poppin'? 0800 yo fam, whatever innit?
Does every dollar you spend on your groceries create a healthier planet, build stronger communities, and help farmers get a fair wage for their work? They could. With Hungry Harvest, get a weekly box of rescued farm fresh produce and grocery staples that fight food waste and hunger delivered right to your door. Whether you customize or want to be surprised with our hand-picked variety of fruits and veggies, you'll save money and make a real impact. Sign up today and get 50% off your first harvest with code HUNGRY50 at hungryharvest.net.
Some places promise you a change of scenery. Others show you the world in a whole new light. Take Isla Mirada. Between the brilliant sunsets, azure skies, warm, clear water, and endless activities, including legendary sport fishing and diving, Isla Mirada will take you places you've never been before, in more ways than one. For more about Isla Mirada and the latest safety protocols, visit flakeys.com/Isla Mirada.